Hello everybody, and welcome to this very weird but special stream. Hope everyone is doing well today. It's going to be kind of a weird one, like I said. Not going to be playing anything. Going to be sort of like a just talking stream really today. Because if you couldn't tell by the title or even the thumbnail, this is the 1000th video on this channel, which is insane. I'm absolutely baffled that I've gotten this far, to be honest. I was meant to stream yesterday, but wanted a little bit of a break to just prepare this, so I took a little day off. It's going to be a really chill one today. I'm just going to sort of go back through the history of the channel and just thank everyone who has been here and sort of just say how certain things started and, you know, just talk about everything that's been going on over the past 7 years. And I've also got a little announcement to talk about at the end, which I think is a requested one from people on Twitter. So if any of you guys follow me on Twitter, link is in the description. You will know kind of what the announcement is. Hey, sorry, I couldn't speak then. SF64. I'm good, thanks. 10,000 people show up. I wish. Let's put some music on, why don't we? Let's turn this down. Right. Let me know what the volume is, how it sounds. Let me know if it's too loud or if it's too quiet. It's just meant to be background music. And let's get ready with just going through everything and just talk about where we started from. And you know, wait, you don't get no, I don't, but that's fine. I don't have an issue with it. The fact that you guys are here are, you know, a big deal for me. If you wanted to know, I probably usually get around... I think the max I've had is like 25 people, which isn't bad. I'm fine with that. As long as, you know, even if one person's here, I'm fine with that, because we're engaging, you know, with each other and having a nice chat, and I get to connect with you guys more. It's nice. Let's... okay, I'm going to have to do a display capture. That's fine. Boom. Oh, no, yeah, actually, I think 35, yeah. I think I might have had 35. And the Sonic, Symphony, I think I had about 30, so yeah. Oh, that's all good. I like having a simple, you know, chill out stream, and I usually do this anyway if, you know, because it gets uploaded as a video afterwards. So if people want to go back and watch it, it's going to be done as a video, so they can just go back and watch it. I know Inception, right? Whoa, my stream setup. Whoa. Right, let's move over to here. Is that all good? Yes, it is. Right. Question: is your head a TV or an item box? It's right. Actually, I might save that if you don't mind, SF64. If you ask me again in a little bit, because I'm going to go through... Well, okay, I'll go in depth with... I'll answer your question, but I'll go in depth with GAM in general later on. I don't know if you can see my cursor. You can, that's good. So he has the whole backstory to this head. It's not really a backstory, but it's the monitors from the actual Sonic zones. I think it's mainly styled after... Sonic 2's, because they're a lot more rounded. Whereas Sonic 3's are a lot more vertical than horizontal. and Sonic ones are a lot more boxy shaped. It's meant to be a monitor, so I guess a TV would be closest, but it's meant to be done after the yeah, exactly. Right, so I'm going to warn you, this nice categorized, very similar looking style is going to be like, you won't see that for a while. You won't see that for a while, sorry. Yeah, because my old stuff is awful in terms of thumbnail design. So here we go. So this is where everything started. And you probably wonder, it says 6 years, and I'll get onto that right now. Because the channel does say 2015, and if, you guys are good at math, that leaves a couple of months of videos that aren't here, or, that aren't uploaded, or not showing on here. And that's because the videos before here I've deleted all of them, except for one. I've still got my very first video, but I'm saving that for 10k. It's just remixes, other people's remixes. That, let's pause the music real quick. That I just redid. I have re-uploaded. Literally all this is 21st of January 2016 is technically the last surviving earliest upload I have on the channel. And that is what I used to do back in the day. Sorry about that. That's what I used to do back in the day. God damn it, Windows 11. There we go. Yeah, that's what I used to do back in the day. It was literally... It's still about Sonic, but also Mario, as you can tell with the second one. And... yeah, it was... oh, okay, too quiet. Thank you for letting me know. Actually, you know what I'll do? I'll keep it on there, but I will put it up in Discord. There we go. Hopefully that's better. Sonic. It's actually fan... it's like one person did like fan music, which was like what was it? It was just custom music, and they've uploaded quite a bit of it on here, and I've got it in my playlist. I've got 2 massive playlists full of stuff here, as you can see. So yeah. So that is where my beginnings started. I'm not going to talk about the very first video, because like I said, I'm going to save that for later on, like, in my channel's performance, I guess. But I was definitely more of a Mario fan at this point, which you can't tell at all. But I just uploaded remixes, and, it was... And also fan game uploads, because there have been... I used to have, I think, about... it was about half of the After the Sequel playlist. Sorry, songs, I should say. But I deleted them, because they were awful quality. The music themselves were kind of bit crushed. The quality was awful. That's one thing you should know from back then. The quality is just awful. And... that was what I was doing, and then we go on to this video. This is when everything started. You know what I might do, actually? Instead of hopping back into this window, if you just give me a second. Give me a second, I am going to just pull it here. On this window, because I think that makes more sense. And let me get the music back. Where is it? Hey, Amy, how you doing? Where... I'm trying to find where my playlist is. I want music. Where's me music? God damn it, let me go on my channel. No, let me just... YouTube, this is stupid. Let me go... Thank you, Jesus. Oh, I know. You know what, I'll play that first. Because I did play that at the very start of the stream. But I will play that again now. Yeah, I just turned off the music before you came. Where is it? More... Yeah, this is it. Just move that all the way down. Nope. Here it is. Right, let's get back into the swing of things. Let's actually pause this first. And let's check out the very first mod video I did. And before you say anything, this is not the original thumbnail I had. As you can see, there's a couple of outliers here in terms of the style. And this was because these were on my front page, so I went back and just changed them. These thumbnails were usually just screen grabs by YouTube or anything like that. So these thumbnails weren't made back then. They were just random screen grabs or somebody else's thumbnail, because back in the day I thought that was okay, and it's not. Hence why I make all of my own stuff now. Like this True Blue mod we will come across in a little bit. That's not my thumbnail, that's somebody else's. And that's actually the second announcement. Not announcement, but I'm going to do a poll later on if I should go back down or go back through my channel. I know there's a load of videos or like my early stuff and make thumbnails like in a older style, but I'll talk about that later on. So this is the very first intro I had, and I hold this song near and dear to my heart because of this reason. This is from Sonic Adventure 2, and this intro is too long. I basically got inspired off of like Cabana Money 456, and you know, people at the time like Velcomia and things like that, where they had just random gameplay just as their intro. And you also see the very first logo. This is awful. This is terrible. This is awful. I hate this so much. This is the very first thumbnail. Sorry, not thumbnail. Logo I had for the channel. Or the video. The older ones I do have in a book somewhere where I did draw some prototypes. Funny thing is, I used to use the what was it? The 1-up mushroom. Funny enough. Oh, you've never seen this? Oh, funny enough, right? I don't know if you guys know this, but if I go to cool text, right? This this is what I used all of the time, and you'll see quite a few people, if you see this around or this around back in the day, this is where you would get text. It's cool text. This is where you would have gone to get, like, if you didn't have Photoshop or any editing software, you would just go in here. Oh, they've actually got quite a... Whoa, they've got a lot more. But, as you can see, here it is. So if I go... does it update yet? Look. See? That is what everyone used to use. And that's what I used to use. All of this here, except for the text, but even then that's a stretch, is not mine. That's a stock image, and that's a stock image. Out the edge, I know, right? I thought this looked good, and it did not. So yeah, this is the very first video. Let's go back to the start again. This is the very first video I ever did on any sort of mod or anything that's sort of what I'm doing now, right? Like fan game, showcase, whatever. And it was all because of Some Call Me Johnny. I don't know if you know who that is, but he used to do, well, he still does, the yearly coverage of the Sonic Hacking Contest. And I saw his videos, and I was like, well, why not? Let me try that, you know? And... Sorry, I need to burp. And I came to this, I was like, I don't like talking. And I'm not a fan of really face cam or anything like that. So I just did this. And I... beyond, like, contrary belief in that, non-commentary stuff like this wasn't a huge thing back in 2016. In, like, 2015, 2016. It just wasn't. It wasn't... There were people doing it, but when I started out, the only person that I knew of was Sonic Central, which was Velcomer. He would sometimes do non-commentary stuff, and obviously they're huge now, and they're the only one that I know of that is still going and is doing fairly decently, who started before me, right? I can't really think of anyone else off the top of my head who has been going for longer than I have. I'm sure there's loads of people out there in terms of like non-commentary stuff, but it wasn't a huge thing, right? And it was quite a niche thing at the time, and I don't know if you guys know this, but I know some, like, I tell people on Discord this and in my server this. The whole reason why I did make this channel in the first place, and I know some people probably just say, well, that's just it's corny or whatever, or it's just an excuse, you know, just to say that, you know, just to get around the situation sort of thing. But I mean everything here, and I do this because I want to provide a sense of escapism for people, right? Because I had that issue in high school, and this was an outlet for me, but also I wanted to help people who were in the same, like, similar sort of shoes I was, because YouTube helped a lot. Just watching it helped a lot for me back in high school. So that is why I made this channel, and that's why I don't care if, you know, like you were saying earlier, like, you've been in streams with like thousands upon thousands of views. I honestly don't, like, it'd be cool if I have that, but like, I don't care that I don't have that, from, you know, if that makes sense. I'm fine with just, even if there's one person in, like I said, because at the end of the day, I've always said, if I entertain or help one person, that's enough for me. That video has done its job. And from what I know, every video of mine has at least done that. So, this was the very first one, right? So let's move on real quick. Yeah, exactly, as long as I'm having fun too. I always have fun doing this. Always have done it. It was a huge outlet for me. But as you will see, going forward, I didn't really know what I wanted to do. I was just doing stuff that not that I saw other people doing, so that wasn't what I was really doing the entire time. It was just more anything and everything. But then I soon come to learn that, you know, I needed to trim down some of the things and do the things that I really liked, because uploading music and that, as you will see, it stopped fairly quickly. One, because it wasn't mine and I realised, hey, this might not be a good idea. And two, because it just wasn't fun. It was literally just uploading music. You know, it wasn't great. So this came out 29th of December, right? This came out 11th of February. So I did have, around this time, there were just breaks of just randomly. There wasn't a daily upload thing that was going on. There wasn't anything like that. That didn't come until like a couple of years later. And then, I can't remember what I was saying here. It just wasn't anything. Okay, I didn't have this. Oh god, this intro. It's off center. Oh god, what was I doing? But there's no, there's no description. Use the Futurama random image for my thumbnail because I was away for a little while. So this was June. So I went from February for that one stupid video of just a random mod I was at someone's house with. And in this, I actually spoke. This is the earliest you think the stream was. No, this was the earliest time. I don't know why I put YouTube music over it. But this was a random Fallout mod where it had Quagmire on it. I don't know if you can hear this properly. There it is. The very first time I spoke on this channel was back in 2017. So yeah, it has been, you know, I never said this to anyone that I spoke here because after that it was until the 1K stream, right? Yep. And so I went from February to June without an upload at all. I just didn't do it. And that was me basically saying I'm back, you know, back in the swing of things. And like it just kept on going, you know, kept on doing with the Mania soundtrack and all that because I then started my very first playthrough, which was Sonic Mania. This was, you know, as soon as it came out, again, no description, true professional right here. And you know, it was 1080p, simple. It wasn't even 60. 1080p 60. I don't think it was. And then I decided to do something different. This is really the first time where I was like, let me try and do something my own way, right? Because here we have the second part. But mods were already coming out for it, so I thought I might as well just... I've already been through the game once off all this because I was too excited. But I then decided, well, why not do a mod playthrough where every single entry I do a mod. I showcase a mod. And this was basically a very simple mod where he turns back into like the Mega Drive colour palette, I think. Because in Mania is a bit lighter and all that. And that was all that was. That's all that whole thing was. And it got 3k views. That still blows me away. View-wise, I was doing decent here. Which is always strange to me. That I had this weird sort of flow. And then I played the demo of Fark, the Electric Jester here and here. I have the classic film aura watermark. I think I even put in the description if I remember. Sorry for the watermark, guys. Resolve wasn't working for me. Oh yeah, I was using DaVinci. I was using DaVinci Resolve. Oh my god. So yeah, I had to find an editing software fast. When I get a new one, I will redo this video. If the raw footage is good, I'll upload that. But for the time being, just ignore the watermark. Never re-uploaded. Never redid it. It's still here. Hey Brian fan, how you doing, dude? Then I went into wait, I titled that wrong. I really called that Mania. So that's Mania Mods 1 apparently, which is kind of false because I did it before. And then I moved into fan games, all that sort of stuff. Played Logan Kart. You know, there still wasn't a consistent thumbnail style. Up until here. The one thing I will go back here actually, because I skipped over one thing, is this. Hey Nibby, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Hope you are well. But here is where I hit 100 subs. This took me... What? I started in 2015. It took me 2 years. This is in 2017. Let's say 2018, right? I'm just going to round it up because it's at the end of the year. But Windows Movie Maker, because everyone had that era, that phase. It's crazy, this. And I still mean Forza, jeez. You know, this was the old outro. Oh my god. Yeah, this was the first. I don't know if I still have the 50. Oh, I still have the 50. Here it is. Here it is. This is the very first thank you video I ever did. So this is 2 years after I started uploading. And I got 50. Thank you, Nibby. And also, when I go through these places, I'm going to say when people came in and helped, and, you know. So, this was still me on my own for this. I've reached 10,000 channel views at this one? That's crazy. Only at 50 subs. That's crazy. Still Windows Movie Maker. That's all it was, because, again, I didn't speak. So... And then I went to Forza for a little bit. Still uploaded random videos. Then, would you believe it, I had a phase, like the Forza bit, where Sonic wasn't even on my channel. Which is crazy to me. But we moved to this video. And you're probably wondering why this video, of all things, was I'm picking up on, right? Again, this logo is not official and it's not mine. It's made by the amazing Nuri Rush. But this, I expect. How do you even say that? Expector. Can you not spam, please? I would appreciate that. When did you do a voice? That. I think that was December 2019. That's when I started. Thank you, Abby. I really appreciate that. Yeah, it was back in December of 2019, so when I hit 1K. But the reason why I bring this video up, it's nothing special. Like, it's just you know, on face value, it's just Mania Mod. This was back. I used to say peace at the end of it. Don't know why. But this was... I'm picking up on this because this right here is the very, very, very first thumbnail I ever made for the channel. This right here. Oh my god, I did not realise there's aftermath down. Oh my, look at all that. That's so bad. But this is the very first thumbnail I ever made. And like I know I could have done a lot worse, right? I could have done a lot worse. But I hate it. Yeah, don't get me wrong. It has a very special place in my heart. I can kind of see what I was going for. But as I'm a graphic designer and I'm going into this sort of field, right? I'm gonna quickly go into why I don't like it now. I appreciate that you guys are saying that it looks good, but I'm gonna tell you why I don't like it. One, the background is not mine. This whole background is not mine at all. You can literally look up Sonic Mania backgrounds, even to this day, and find this fan-made background. As you can see, it's done... I can't tell the name up here, I'm very sorry. Next, fan-made logo that isn't, like... This one particularly was widespread, it got really big, and people legitimately thought it was the main... like official like redo of the logo. Third, this Sonic here I really wish he was turned the other way, looking inwards onto the picture. It's very jagged. Yeah, like it's. I did this on Paint.net. I then have cool text font. I know I'm gonna say I did do it a lot when I was younger, 100%. And then I came to my senses that this is not a good idea. Hence why I'm in the process now of I love crime. Hence why I'm in the process. Well, I have been in the process for a couple years now, trying to make everything my own. Hence why I got the new theme. Hence why I'm redoing all the logos and everything. I want everything here to be mine, and that's why even with the renders nowadays, I'm going through on DeviantArt and things like that, and literally going to the people themselves and asking, hey, can I use this render? Getting their permission. That's why you always say that. If you look in the descriptions, not of the stream, but of my actual videos, you'll see a block of text that says, I have asked these people to use their renders, and they've said yes, basically. That's what's summarised. The last thing I will say is, this background is too much. Like, there's too much going on here, in my opinion. It's just all over the place. But I have a soft spot for it. It's terrible, but it was the first, and it led me to making my own things. But me being me, I was insanely lazy. So there were a couple videos that were after this, right? This one here is not my thumbnail. It's somebody else's. And I think there's about 3 other videos here that I deleted because they were like 360p. And that's what I'm always going to say now. That's why I was saying earlier I might do a poll in a little bit if I should go back and just up until this thumbnail right here, all of these ones before it, all the way back to the very beginning, I will if I should design a special, I don't want to say retro, but like old style thumbnail for all of these using my own things. I will do that later on, but that's why I was asking that, because it's very cluttered, it's very professional, but it is I've always got like the other side of things where this is what they were uploaded like, sort of thing. But the other ones here were just low quality. So I deleted them. This wasn't like recent. This was, I think, a year or 2 after I did it. I just realized I played Crash Bandicoot on the channel. Oh yes, was the era, like the last era of dubstep, if you couldn't tell. Yeah, exactly. That's what my current thought is. But obviously, this channel is for everyone, so that's why I was like, I don't want to just put my own things into it. I want to know what other people think. I really did. It's just Crash Bandicoot. It's just Crash Bandicoot. Why did I do this? Oh, and it's the PAL version as well, so it's slower. Okay, we'll stop watching this. And then I did some SMBX stuff. I then did this is the very first April Fool's video I did, right? Where I was, because the hype for Sonic Forces was huge, right? And I couldn't afford it, so I made you'll see, I made like a little fake video. I put like the intro. This was somebody else's video that I just took. And I just put the first bit, and it turns out it's actually, well, you'll see. Yeah, it turns out it was Sonic Suggests. Hey, Gabzel, how you doing? Yeah, so this was the April Fool's video. I'm not a fan of Forces. I think it's it's mediocre at best. It's not a bad game, it's just mediocre in a time where that was possibly one of the worst things we could have gotten, was a mediocre or bad game. But moving on, less forces talk. And so this is where I just, just went on with the thumbnail style, right? Started going on with, my first channel trailer. Okay, we have to watch that. But I was just content, right, with this style. I then started some Mario Kart stuff, which I'm planning on going back to. But let's look up the very first channel trailer I had. I can't even remember this. Oh, I remember this. This editing has, like, you see what I'm going for here, right? I'm trying to make it so the cuts work in with the other clips afterwards. But the thing that doesn't work is that it doesn't go with the beat of the music, which is how I do editing now. And the footage itself, some of them are just boring. But again, it's the first thing I did, so I can't bash on it too much. This is, apart from the intro, this is like the first quote-unquote fully original thing I made. Yeah. As soon as I heard it, oh, what's this? That looks good. I like that. I like this stream. And then I did some Mario Kart stuff. I did Mario Kart 64, Mario Kart Fun, which is a Wii mod. I then did Sonic Colors, but we then get to here where we went into a completely different direction. Have you improved for sure? But this is still so good. I can't. You can tell how. Oh, thank you. Appreciate that, Abby. But this is where we shifted into a completely different style, and this is a style I'm still fond of today in terms of the thumbnail style. But this was at a point where I still had the same intro and all that sort of stuff. I can't remember where the new logo came in. Is it here? Nope. So I was still running with the same simple logo of... I actually cannot remember what my channel banner was back in the day. I can't remember. But the last thing I technically just took, right, from the internet and called it my own, which again you should not do, and it's one of the most stupidest things I've ever done. I think it's this one. Is it this one? Nope, that's still the same intro. Here? Is it in my channel trailer? This logo, basically, which I used for quite a while. Oh, this channel trailer's trash. Cut a long story short, I thought magically that if I put a really low quality captured footage from Envato Elements, right, where you could just drag and drop logos in, I magically thought if I screen record that really low quality video, then stretch it so it fills the full screen so I get past the watermark, then put it on, like, I thought it'd make it magically HD. As you can see, this looks trash. Again, using the same footage as before, and I thought this was better. And somehow it's even lower quality. Using Force's main theme, because that just came out at this point. Not at this point. Oh, did it come out at this point? It got announced in 2017, and it came out holiday 2018, right? Oh my god, this is awful. That was a phase I hated. So bad. I'm trying to come back with Mario Kart 8 mods eventually. That was my channel trainer, and it's off my second one, right? So, I think, is it in here where I had my new intro? No. Oh, there's a new version of it, but there's no point in showing that. Oh, here it is. So, this was the phase where I thought really long intros was good, right? You probably re-record. No, I did not. I did not re-record my clips. Still had the projects files, because on my old computer, I used to store all of my videos up until that point, right? So I still had the raw files. So I just put them back in. So they were the same files. I just rendered it in such a lower quality. I was that stupid. But this is where I found Sonic backgrounds, and they are just the backgrounds of Sonic 2D games that move, right? That's literally what it was. So I thought, oh, look at me, let me just put this in here and just change it and put random music over the top. This is a stolen logo, by the way, that I've recolored, which I'm glad I got rid of. Yep, this was the graffiti arts but starry background phase. I remember the channel art for this. It wasn't too bad. I liked the thumbnails from this era, right? But that's really the only thing I like, is the thumbnails, because you can see what everything's about here. They look fine. I prefer the thumbnails I have now. These are my second favourite thumbnails, third favourite thumbnails in my opinion. And then we go through, that's all good. And then we get to here, where you can tell this is a 4-hour video. Metal was involved, 10 out of 10 for me. Yeah. Excuse me. Yeah, this is kind of crazy. This was saying thank you for 150 subs. And it's just a compilation. It's not a compilation. It's just all of them just merged together. That's all it is. Literally, that's the entire thing. Like, it's 4 hours long. This outro style was taken from somewhere else. It was free, obviously, but it's not mine, is what I'm trying to get at. And then, yeah, that was what I just carried on going. I don't know. The first sort of custom edits was this video. No, it wasn't. I tell a lie. It was Overpowered Sonic. Here it is. This is the one I'm on about. This is the first one where I did any editing, right? Like big, like not just cuts and intro and outro sort of thing. Does anyone know the premiere of Sonic Forces? Yeah. I remember it. It was very mediocre. I remember the demo they had was like, yeah, it was only a minute demo. You could only go in a stage for a minute because they were trying to hide how short the stages were. I don't know why I did that awful wipe. Basically, what this... Oh my god, this looks awful. This is... it was the only mod I know of for Utopia, right? Where it just increases the value of the acceleration, overall speed, and jump height. And... as you can clearly see, this is a lot of fun to do. I might come back to this eventually. But, yeah, I can see the bitrate on this is awful. Why do you watch your own videos? I only watch the only videos of mine that I've watched in the past have been either ones I'm super proud of, so like the Funtage series, or my intro and outros when I've made them. But I'm going through these now because I'm doing a history of the channel, because I hit 2k in December, I've hit 1,000 videos now, and it's going to be the 7-year anniversary in March. So I thought, now rather than never. There we go. So you're probably wondering, where is the editing here? I can't remember. Oh, here it is. By editing, I mean just green screen, but this was big for me. Obviously not in comparison to what I can do now, but... And then a random glitch happened here where the acceleration value just made him keep on going up. This is basically where I found out green screen was even a thing, right? I know, he's just going up into the void. I did something horrible here. Because he's just picking up in speed. So his model just gets completely just trashed. I don't do tutorials, I'm afraid. And Sonic Mania Classic Heroes. Usually, I'll just say, yeah. It's usually just, you need the mod loader. If you just get the mod loader, you're fine. You have to have a legal copy of the game in order to mod Sonic Mania. And you then just extract it into the mods folder. But, oh god, the bitrate. You go back to these, realise, how did I think, yeah, this looks great, I love the look of this. I don't understand how. I mean, I still had I had the passion for it back then. I still do, obviously. But, I guess it must have been just that this is what I could do at the time. I didn't know really what I was doing completely. Still, at this point, I was just doing stuff for the sake of, wanting to get stuff out and help people and, just have fun, but, oh, this is terrible. I've seen worse videos, right? But this came out in the middle of 2018. 1080p was already a thing, and I think 1440p was a thing as well. I just needed to up the bitrate. Poor Sonic, God took him to heaven. Though, why aren't you at 3,000 subs? Your streams are so good, your video... oh, thank you, Dibby. It's all good, I'd love to, grow the audience and help as many people as I can out with just, providing a sense of escapism and all that, but... You guys are, the guys and everyone I have at the moment, I treasure every single one of you, 100%. You all are absolutely amazing, and the fact that you still come back after 7 years. I know not all of you have been here since the very beginning and all that, but that's fine. You get new people the more you grow, because that's how you grow. And, I mean, it'd be cool. I'd love to keep on growing. 100% would. God, the SpongeBob time card. But at the I'm fine where I am at the moment, but I would like to keep on growing. But you guys are amazing. I would not trade any of you guys in for the world. Yeah, it's Sonic Mania Mod. There's maybe mod guides out there for installation, or I think even under the Mania mod loader on Game Banana there is how to do things. So that was Overpowered Sonic Utopia. The sort of first quote-unquote editing I did, right? I know, right? He bounced so hard. I then did this sort of weird phase where I started uploading, I realised that fan-made remixes that weren't mine wasn't a good idea to upload. So I then left it for a while and then came back to it. And then I started uploading official, the actual songs from the games. because I found this new like plugin, not plugin, like a new app that I could use and record, like screen record. And I thought this looked cool. This was done in FL Studio. But it's not good for the channel. It doesn't belong on here, and it's cool, but for how much I did it, it's stupid. You know, it's I'm not glad I did it, but I'm not annoyed that I did it. It's, these videos are very neutral. Like, I get why I did it, but I'm not going to do it ever again, sort of thing. So then I kept on going. I don't know what stupid OBS. What is this? Mania Plus playthrough. Oh yes. So this is technically another big edit as well. OBS didn't record the footage, the audio. As you can tell, there's no sound effects. So I just had to try and find the music and just overlay it for everything here. So yeah, and that thumbnail is terrible. So we keep on going, and then we get to here, where, in my opinion, I get to one of the worst thumbnail designs I've ever had. We should redo it, but make your own sound effects. You talking about the video I just showed, the stupid OBS one, Amy? Because if you are, I have technically done something like that, which I am going to show in a little bit. But, yeah, you are, okay. So hold that thought. I have done something like that, but on a bigger scale. But here we go into my least favourite thumbnail style. This looks terrible. I don't care what anyone says. I absolutely hate this so much. Basically what I've done was I got the Sonic Lost World title cards, you know, the really classic looking ones, got rid of the white, as you can see, it's still on here. And that was it. I then put like a picture of the gameplay, this text down here, which I absolutely hate. Excuse me. And I just went with it, and I made it even worse further down the line. I hate this text down here, because if you look here, on here, you can barely read half of it. Like, at all. You can barely read it. That's my issue with it, right? That's my issue. But yeah, this is where the start of this new era was. So I got rid of... I was trying to slowly fade out the sort of space style. You'll see it here, but I was getting rid of it, like the graffiti weird style. So thank you, Dave. I appreciate that. Hey, Galaxy, how you doing, dude? So, this... I'm still going with the stupidly long intros, as you will see. Still going. It's still going. It is still going. It is still going. This looks awful. 35 seconds of an intro. Hey, Peeve! My voice. My mouth just didn't want to work. Hey, Peevic, how you doing, dude? Hope you're doing well. Is that what you call it? I get that. That's kind of what I was going for, but in YouTube and stuff, you don't want long intros because that start is what everyone goes, because it's usually after a minute minute-ish, they will cut off and new people will go and things like that. So you need to try and hook people in with the first 30 seconds to a minute, right? So we move on from here. We've gone from space sort of graffiti style, and I'm gonna do a quick stop here, and then also here as well, because there's two big milestones here, right? One, the first ever SRB2 mod video is here, and it is the Toei model, Toei Sprite Swap Character Edition for 2.1. And before I get into that, one thing I do want to say, because it's here, if I quickly go onto Twitter real quick. That's not Twitter. I just want to show you, like, if you sort of understand what I was going for in terms of why I don't like that logo anymore. It's for this reason. Nope. Here it is, okay. It's because of this reason. So this is like a evolution, I guess, of my logo making. I'll go back to the videos. There's like a little tangent, and it just shows you like the improvements I've made from the very first. I don't know what I was doing here. I honestly don't. From here to the Sonic fan, I still like this one, but I just felt like it needed a refresh and an update. To have the font of my channel here included. And this is what I'm using from now on, as you can see. I just think I've gotten better in terms of the logo making and the logo design. I feel like this represents what I can do now. I feel like I can do even more than that, but I just wanted to show this because I have no idea what I was doing here. Like, the colours don't work at all with each other. Don't know why there's a green on the outline. Don't get that. It's just bleh, too much going on. It was literally me just going, oh, I've got Photoshop now. Let me do everything I can do at once, sort of thing. So let's go back to here. This is the very first SRB2 video I've ever done. Of course, long intro. Shiny new one, yeah, no. Yeah, exactly, it hurts your eyes to look at. This was a huge deal, this mod, I remember. Because it has there were ones with custom movesets, but they were very few and far between. But this one had, like, this was done by Triple Jazz. If you don't know who he is, he's an absolutely amazing Sonic animator, illustrator, artist, who does stuff on the OVA style or Toei style of Sonic, right? Where he's done stuff like Toei Sonic in SRB2 version 1 and 2. He's doing Sonic Freedom. He did the Sonic Freedom concept video, which was a full-blown animation just of what a hand-drawn Sonic game could look like, and now he's actually making it, which is awesome. He's still in the process of making it, which is great. And this is sort of where he started, I think, with sprite work, in terms of there actually being a released product. Yeah, I do have Twitter. Yeah. I have seen the OVA. It's good film. Right, so now we move on to this, and the reason why I bring this up is because all of the ones before, music-wise, were either fan-made, but not mine, or official, right? And I'll still, after this, go back through and, you know, still upload them, right? But this was the very first, I don't know if anyone of you guys know this, I used to do this thing called Gambler Mixes, where I'd mash up remixes and put them together. So I put together the Master System BIOS music and the Race of Ages from Sonic and All-Stars Racers Transformed. And this is what it sounds like. And I'm proud of this. I still am to this day. So yeah, that was that. Let's put that back down. Let's actually sort this mixer down. I think it was about here. Yeah, so that was the first of the Gambler Mixes, which I don't do any more. I might do now and again, but not as much as I used to. I do have a playlist full of the ones I have done, so if you want to see that, it is on the channel somewhere. But yeah, that was where that started, and that was another sort of big start of like a chapter. Was Gambler Mixes, that was quite a big thing. And I kept on making them. I might show a couple more in a little bit. The creator of 06 for PC was actually planning to make it Unleashed, but he stopped making. I mean, I understand. Sonic 06, in my opinion, is needed more done to it, right? Because Unleashed is a stable game. It's just there's some aspects people don't like about it. The same cannot be said about 06, but I can understand why you're upset about that, though. Right, so, skipping ahead. We've gone through... This is where I did Rage, which is the Really Amateur Games Expo, which is like the spoof version of Sage, but it's done by... It comes under the Sage roof. Sage's Sonic Amateur Games Expo. Still uploaded the music. Then Sage 2018 came along, and this still to this day has to be one of my favourite Sages, right? Because it's just, there's so many great games. The Sonic Next, which was the Project 06, looks great. Like, this was where it started. You then have Sonic Ages, which is another hand-drawn game, which was amazing. Carl and Lucy Wonderworld, which I still love to this day. The HD remix of Sonic Chaos came out now, which was brilliant. Sonic Battle Arm was a thing. Sonic Advance Revamped. There's Sonic Liquid Survival. There's so many amazing, amazing games that came out from Sage. I didn't have any music for this. Look, this is another hand-drawn fan game. I've shown this off many times on the channel. But this is... I think this is cancelled. I have not heard a thing from this. At all. Like, I have not heard anything. But this game's amazing in terms of the visual. Level design wasn't too bad either. And then we kept on going. Before we get to here, this is another big area for the channel. We shall go here because this sort of enters the last phase of intros and stuff and sort of designs for the channel where I use templates, right? thumbnail wise, I count it as using a template because it was the Lost World loading screen, right? Whereas, you know, the intro, even beforehand, it was original, but I don't count it as an intro properly because it is just clips smacked together with nothing on it. No transitions, nothing. So, this is the intro for 2018, like September, I think that is. No, it's September. And I used T-Lopes' Stream Zone Act 1, and then Act 2 I think I used for the outro. And I ran with this and started editing it and doing all that sort of stuff. I mean, it looks cool, but it doesn't fit another channel at all. And that was it. So here is where we have the sort of the most dramatic change, I think, for a while, right? So this is the 300 sub celebration. I did a celebration for every 100. I think every 50. No, it was 50. It was every 50 up until 150. Up until 200. Then it went to every 100, right? Up until I think I didn't do one after this until 500. But this was basically a transition between the old logo into the new one, which was also stolen. And then recolored as well. Spelt believe wrong there, and yeah. I actually remember putting this out. It is weirdly nostalgic going through all of this. But then here is the channel trailer for this, where I use a template. But this logo right here is the last of the like stolen logos and things, because I came to my senses like, why am I doing this? This isn't right. I'm not doing it with anything else. Why am I continuously doing this? Gatorade logo, yeah. It wasn't the actual Gatorade logo, but it looks like it. I actually can't find the original one anywhere. But that was the channel trailer. And then we obviously have... Do we have the new intro in here? I believe so, right? Yeah. And then... this is where I started to be quote-unquote scary, but it never went well, and I still to this day hate it. Oh, the remix, the second remix. I should go back to this real quick. This sounds awful. This is the start of where I wanted to do something special for Halloween, where I changed the thumbnail style, the banner, the logo for Halloween, right? So I have this intro and outro, which is awful. Oh, I couldn't back then at all, Amy. Like, at all. Oh, you can't escape, so scary, spooky. Oh, now a jump scare's gonna happen. Way. And then the outro is here. Yep, this is when this phase happened. I actually don't mind this outro. I think if it didn't have the spooky music on it, I'd actually like this. But I changed the outro every time. And then when it got to, like, here, these last two, oh, it's just... I tried to make it like... No, okay, no, it wasn't this year, it was the year after. Oh, that's so badly photoshopped. So I did a mix here. I can't even read that, like it's backwards and I literally cannot be asked. But it's this one. Is it this? What, did I do anything weird with this? Oh no, I didn't. Okay, to be fair, I started off with a... It's just the stupid titles, but the next year where I just... Oh, I cannot stand it. This is also where... I actually like this. Because this was the last... video, like, random upload with... just a theme, right? This is the last one, I believe. So I'm happy. Yeah, I ended it with Smash Ultimate. Oh, no worries, Nibby. Like, that's exactly why I do it. Like, 100%. That is why I do it. So, the fact that you've told me that, it helps. Really has made my day. Thank you so much. And I will be around for as long as I can, doing this sort of stuff, trying to help as many of you guys out as possible. Hey, Tiny, how you doing, dude? Oh, yes! This was before Ultimate came out, so there was that, and then I was so excited for it that I did a pick for Sonic's music in Smash. That ultimately just... The only 2 new songs we got was Studiopolis, which I'm happy about, and I think Fist Bump. I can't remember what editing style I did here. Oh, what is this? Why did I do that? Why is it doing it again? You know what? I don't hate this. It's a stray pixel there, which, you know, I don't like. But I don't hate this. I forgot I even made this. I mean, the video's kind of pointless, but still, it's kind of cool. Excuse me. I would have loved to have seen, like, Unleashed Music, Sweet Mountain, like, so, like, and Sweet Mountain, like, all of these picks, like, Unleashed, where is it, Windmill Isle, Savannah Citadel, I put Forces music in there, to be fair. I did put Forces music in there. Honeycomb Highway as well. I tried to vary it as much as I could, but it was obviously the songs I liked the most. So what we shall do is, then we had obviously the more of the Gambler mixes, which I won't cover anymore. What is this? Oh, my very first Discord channel. That doesn't exist anymore for reasons. I'm trying to find... I had my Christmas intro and outro, so this is where I did like my Christmas variation. If it plays, YouTube, thank you. I actually don't like this one though, because of like the cropping and everything. And I wasn't called the Gift Gambler this year. I think that was the next year. Love the music though. And then it was the same for here. What is that line? Oh, I love Unleashed soundtrack. Everything about it, I love it. Right, where? Yeah, so I carried on doing gambler mixes. Carried on, obviously the same normal stuff. Oh. Right, where was I? Okay, so obviously I kept on doing the gambler mixes. Kept on doing the same thing. There's nothing really to note here. It was more of this. Just I kept on doing the same thing. I got into my groove. The new intro. So this is the last intro of the, the template stuff, right? This was as far as I could go with customization with templates, and I was just like, let's just make something myself after this. So I can't remember how long I had this exactly. I think this must have been around like good half a year. I can't remember having this too long. How long have I been going for? 126. Okay, I'll speed things up a little bit. I do love this outro music. It's just literally changed music. So, yeah, so that's where that started. We'll have a look at the channel trailer for 2019. I think it was more of the same. Yeah. I got rid of the cringy Let's Player thing underneath. This one here, I'm not a fan of. Like, I like the editing because it goes on the beat, right? But I kind of wasted it on this footage and this template, you know? It's the transition from Sonic Central. Wait, what? What is? What did I do? I mean, this one. If it's this, it was technically on a template. So, carried on for... So, right, no, I did it for every... thing. Okay, that's kind of cool. So, I did it for 400. I thought I skipped out 400. I'm glad I didn't. God, I hate that. Just that start. It's so weird going through all of this stuff again. Right, so... I think this is probably a good time to mention these people that write. Yes, that happened all the time back in the day. I've learnt now. But, right, so... Even though we're not on good terms, or, we had an issue, I should say, and we're not friends anymore, haven't been for a while, I want to say thank you to Ultra for one thing, and that was he made the updated logo for my channel, which is here, this one. He used to be a supporter and a close friend, but then things happened. I'm not going to get into it. The real hypester was a person who was, I believe, I used to talk to on Twitter a lot, right? And we used to, I think we talked about doing like a gambler mix thing. Yeah, it was just, I can't remember. KJ is the person who originally made Gam, and we were friends since where is it? It was one of these. There, so since 12th of May 2018, you can't see it because I marked them as kids because of copper and all that sort of stuff. Where were we? There we go, we're here. he's an absolutely amazing friend. I could not ask for a better friend to talk to, and he's just an absolute legend. We still talk quite often, and he's just a really cool guy to talk to. Jinx is another person. He started off as a little. He shouted me out, and we just started talking. We've done a collab in the past. He's just another really cool friend of mine. And he calls EXE. I think he's still doing stuff, like remixes and stuff, I believe. To me, at the time, I don't know if he's like this now, but when I used to talk to him, he was kind of a weird character around me, and would just act weird to me. Maybe it wouldn't be weird for other people. To me, it was a bit odd, but he was still a really cool friend, and he made a hack. I can't remember exactly what it was. It was a Christmas hack, and actually says with thanks from the Game Gambler at the start of it, which took me completely by surprise. But he was a cool person to talk to, even though it could be a bit odd from time to time. I haven't spoken to him in ages. So yeah, we kept on going. What is this? I don't know what this is. Tomato. Okay, get to the point. Get to the... Is this... I haven't paused it. No, I haven't. Why did it take me 15 seconds to change that over? That was the entire... What's the point in that? That's not me, actually, Nibby. That's YouTube. Because that is a changed link. I've changed it every single time, and that's a YouTube issue. It's not on my end. I've tried changing it multiple times, and that's just not my... I can't do anything about it. So, we go back through, hit more with the Gambler remixes, and all that sort of stuff. So now, what the hell? Oh, that's this year's April Fool's video, I think. That was 2019. Yeah, it's 2019's. Yeah, I hate talking through text, but I wasn't happy with actually talking, so it was the only way I could actually say anything. I was even making fun of it then. I mean, oh, does this... Oh, yeah, okay, so I was so hypocritical here, because the one I literally changed from was a recoloured one from Google. The old outro. I don't know why I even made it. I know it was an April Fool's video. I don't know why I made this, though. Why did I then go cue the video from the beginning? Oh, I forgot Thomas the Tank Engine music. Oh, for God's sake, I didn't do that. Oh my God, I don't remember this. Oh, but that's so much text. Yeah, this is a stupid video, but it wasn't for April Fool's Day. Nobody calls it that. It's just April Fool's. Far from it, as we're nearing 500 subs on my birthday. True. I just wanted to make this thing. So what meanwhile had been YouTube was poking fun at how the channel used to look and how much effort I was putting into things back then, which wasn't that much. And it would improve level your support. You can't hear it. Okie dokie. Let's turn this up. Let's go to about here. And also turn it up on the YouTube player. Because I did. There we go. I think that I just then moved it onto an in progress like gambler mix. But I want to make it special, and when we hit 500, you know something special is going to happen on the channel. And a quick another thing to add, the Sonic Generation mix is still being worked on. That never happened for reasons I won't get into. No worries, Nibby, thank you for stopping by. Yeah, okay, so that's literally just me saying that this is the mix. I might do. I haven't really thought of doing one. So what happens at the end here? Why do I roll this intro? Oh, it was a joke. Funny. Funny. So then I just kept on going. So this is where I hit 500. Did I do anything special for my birthday? So that was 1, that was 2, that must have been 3. Oh, yes, okay. Not going to click on that because that's... Ugh. Right, so this was 500. So I used my old intro for this because it was... I think this is appropriate though because it is halfway to a 1k, which is a huge milestone for small channels. Maybe I might do that. I don't know. I don't know what I would do for it actually. I mean, I'm turning 20, so I don't know. Maybe I don't know what I'll do. Excuse me. Oh, cool. Okay, I like this because I go for all my intros. Yeah. Sorry, just reading the bottom bit, sort of how much that this actually helped me get through that is crazy. Do you know what's even like crazier, right? This is 2019. This is the 21st of April. We hit 500. I'm going to skip through this bit because nothing really happens right here. Oh, no, okay. Something does happen here. And it's this video. This was the video that absolutely blew up. 28,000. And it's still my highest video. Don't ask me why. I don't know why it is. I didn't do anything special. I just did normal upload, right? I think it's just because not many people did videos on it, but people were interested in it. And I was one of the few videos that actually had HD, like, and wasn't crappy quality. But yeah, that was huge for me, right? That was insanely huge. What intro did I have at this point? Oh wait, I wouldn't have it for this. Okay, I still had the fan-made, not the fan-made, the template, right? So we go for everything. And then we have this. This is the new, the first custom intro I had, and it's terrible. Like, oh, you can see all the red bits, and it's all cut out awfully. It's I put Mario in here for some reason. I don't know why. Like, it paved the way for the next, like the next version, right? and it's this all. I hate that one. But we have this, which is the next channel trailer, which I had for a while. I had this for ages. And this is the first one that sort of, you can sort of see the evolution from this to the one I have now, right? It's still got the same concept, you'll see in a minute. Oh wait, no, this one doesn't. It's the next one that does. Oh, this looks... I hate this one. It's not... Okay, hate's a strong word. I dislike this one. Because there's so many issues with it. It was good for the first one, I guess. But there's so many issues for me. Why is this called Yikes? Let's have a look. But the one after this, I'm actually quite happy with. Like, this one just sort of... It guided the channel along for a little bit. I don't know why this one's called Yikes. Okay, I don't know what this is, but okay. It should go back to normal. I don't know what I was on about. Love the outro music. So, that was Yikes. So, what did... Oh, I know. It was the... Was it these two videos? I think it was. I actually... These had my voice in it. These are awful videos, by the way, these two. You can't even hear me because the music's so loud, but can I hear it on the second one? Wait, do I have the editing in this, though? There's one bit I actually am kind of proud of. Not proud of, but... I'm so quiet because I didn't want to talk. Yes, I did. I guess I did? This is Gmod. And this is a game mode where there's a bear that runs after you, and it's basically tag, but they had a skin on. I think it was Pedo Bear, the skin was. Like the... Yeah, there it is. Booze versus Pedo Bear. Yeah, no, it's quiet. I can barely hear it myself. I turn it up max, but it's... I don't know if you... I can barely hear this, so I don't know if you hear this. But this server I don't think exists anymore, which is kind of sad. Prop Hunt was great. I want to play it with, like, more people if I ever go back to it. I probably won't record it, but just to play it would be cool again. This was me trying to edit. I'm getting goosebumps from this just for how bad this editing is. Oh, murder is great. Out of context, that sounds so bad. Gmod murder is great. But this mic I had was a Turtle Beach mic, and it was like a 20 quid mic. I'll go on to the second one here. Right, let's go on to the second one. I might have upped the mic quality in it. Hey, Awesome Sonic, I am doing well. Hope you are doing well today. Welcome to the stream. I was, to be honest, I'm proud of how long I sunk into this. But like all the sound effects, I mean, but like the actual editing itself was crap.
You are dead. Not a big surprise.
Hey, Electric Josh, I am not playing anything. I am going back through the history of my channel because we have officially, this is officially the 1000th video when it is uploaded to YouTube. So we're just going back through from beginning to where we are now and to modern day, I should say.
I called it.
And I'm just going back for like the most, you know, the biggest points and things like that of the channel and different things I tried out. For instance, I tried Gmod Alpha 2 things and then never went back to it. I think I went back to it for one stream and then never did it again.
Go. Not much stamina.
You are dead. Not a big surprise.
I can't spell for anything. Oh, screw this. I'm not going this way.
But I was so quiet because I did not like talking at all. Like, to myself, I guess. Like, the fact that this could be going out to people didn't really come across my mind. It was just weird to me.
Yep, he spawns down there.
So I was just quiet. It wasn't like I couldn't be loud. I think I just couldn't talk loud.
He down here.
Kaboom! Kaboom!
This is going to be fun.
So I will move on from this in a second.
What on? Still for me? No.
Do I change at all here? Oh yeah, I went to the water park. I remember this map. I remember this map. I don't know why this got 325 views. I mean, it's not a good video.
Let's go up here and turn to the right. Drop frames. This is
I think this is where I failed at this jump like 15 times. Yes, this is.
No. I'm craft jumping. Too early. Okay.
And yes, I am using controllers to play Gmod.
I can usually do this.
You are dead.
Why couldn't
Not
I
a big
do that?
surprise.
Don't know why I did that. Anywho, that was the Gmod phase, I guess. So then I carried on, and then I did a. This is for the intro to the collab I did with Cyberdrinks. I actually really like this intro. The first intro where I'm actually happy with this. I could do it better now, but I'm happy with this. I'm still happy with that. 100%. 100%. So then that happened. I don't know when I did that video. But then, okay, so then we went to Sage 2019 and all that good stuff. Then this is the phase of me trying to be scary with this. So I was like, oh, look at this, I'm playing Sonic Adventure. It's totally... sorry, Sonic Generations. This is totally Sonic Generations. Look at it. Oh my god, look at this. So scary, spooky. Yeah, I've covered fan games on there for a while now. They're actually really amazing. It's not like your stereotypical Roblox stuff. At all. So, I went back through here. And then... I can't remember what editing style I chose for this, actually. I don't know how I cut... Basically, what I did was I cut between the two. I don't like the platform aimies. The fan games on there are really good, though. Sonic stuff. 100%. I'm always going to say that. Some of them are legitimately awesome. So this is where things are meant to get spooky. Oh, what is this filter? Why do they make it so shaky? So yeah, this is Sonic.exe. Because, of course it is. And apparently red eyes equals scary. I do kind of like the thing I did here. I might revisit this idea again for Halloween, but not make it so blatantly try-hardy to be scary. I might just switch between the two. Cause spoops! Yeah, I know. I feel like I can do this much better now by just going in between the two. Yeah, and then the, oh my god, help me. So scary, spooky. Oh no. The next one's somehow even worse than this, like the next video. I have comments on for this. 911, what's your emergency? Oh, it's so try-hardy to be scary. Oh, the shaking. Just get to the end of the stage. Please. And Tails is dead. Oh my god, that's so spooky. Did I do anything? I can't remember if I did anything afterwards. Yeah, I'm good. The next one's even worse. I'll just show you bits of that. It's meant to be forces. Like, oh my god, it's Sonic Forces. Look at it. Oh my god. This is just the entire video, I think, right? No, it's just like me trying to be scary. Oh yeah, I even put like a fake BBC thing in because I thought that was scary.
This is BBC One. Apologies for the technical problems we're having. We'll get back to the program.
I don't know why I put this in here. I could not tell you. This is just what this video was. That was the entire video. It was just that. That's just tragic. So, I then, you know, went out of that phase and I thought that's stupid, right? Carried on. And then this is where the turning point was. I made the very first SRB2 kart Funtage. And this is a thing where I think this is one of the most, I'm most proud of this so much. And I'm gonna ask you guys now. Would you? I know it's only 6 minutes 40 seconds. Do you want to go through the very first SRB2 kart montage right now? Because the crazy thing is, the reason why I brought up that I got to 500 in April. At this point, I was, I think, at 600, just below. I was still on the 500 mark. As soon as this was made, I got boosted within, I think, 3 or 4 days to 1,000 subs. Right, you want to go through this? Let me know what the music is like. Or I should say the sound, really. This is the intro I'm happy about. It's the better evolution of the previous one. Excuse me.
You what?
Cool, thank you for letting me know. I'm not joking when this took me ages to edit. But I'm so proud of this. And yes, that is Wallace and Gromit sound. This game is so much fun. So much fun. Like, I'm so annoyed that it's sort of dead at the moment. I understand that they're making a V2 version of SRB2 Kart, which I'm excited for. Oh, I was bad at it as well, Amy. As you can see here. This is the prime example of me being bad at this game. Oh, 100%. I might stream it, actually.
Well done.
Are you serious? This is torture. You're torturing me and everyone else watching.
Oh. I love this video so much. Hey CFY, how you doing, dude? Well, you're welcome to join us whenever V2 comes out. I'm planning on doing like an open lobby sort of thing. My first ever motion tracking right there, and it looked awful, but, you know. Hey Rachel, how you doing? Welcome to the stream. Hope all is well. Just going through the history of the channel and going through everything from when it started and up until where we are right now, the modern day. And this is, we're at the point where I think this is 2019, like the end of 2019. That's all good, Amy. And I asked the chat if they wanted me to go through... I'm so proud of that tracking, I just want to say. Because That exclamation point took ages to track properly. This is like they wanted. Let me restart. My brain's sort of melting. I asked if they wanted me to showcase the full thing because I wanted to see it as well. It's been a while since I watched it. I want to make something. I was going to make a like Funtage 7, but the game was so dead when I tried to do it. It was so sad. I've got one game of Bloom Battle, and that was it. I love that sound effect. That's Homer Simpson. And I included a game that's very near and dear to my childhood at the end of this, as you will soon see.
Ladies and gentlemen,
not this.
got it.
Here, that is Demolition Derby for the PS1. Love that game so much. I grew up in that game. And that's the end of the video. I love this video so much. I'm so proud of it. Everyone who ever commented on this, you all are so amazing. Like, it always puts a smile on my face. Going back down here and reading everyone's, you know, comments and their opinions on everything. It was so amazing. Right, so from that we go to the exactly next video because I said that if we ever hit 1k, because I never thought we would, I would do a stream. And this is exactly what I think this is. What this is, the announcement is. I grew so quick to that one video. It was insane. Oh, glad to hear it, Amy. Yeah, that weekend was crazy because it blew up overnight. That's never happened to me. It never has, like, ever again. But I will never forget that. So it was 900 subs at this point, and it was the day after, I believe, this came out. Okay, this just goes to show like what mods will be used, and I think that's everything. So we'll cut to this bit. And that's a terrible logo. But yeah, that is where I announced I was doing some, like a stream, and then the second Funtage came out. I then did the stream. Oh no, this is the 1k video. There's the stream. Okay, so let's watch this. This is a huge milestone for me. Huge. Let's up the resolution here. I still can't believe how... I still can't believe how much I grew in that one, like, those couple of days. It was insane. "2020 will be an amazing year." Yeah, right. Oh, sort of poor past me, thinking that 2020 was going to be a good year. I still find this wild that this was only 2019, but it's so long ago. It's so long ago. Right, so let's move on quickly. So we have another important announcement. What is this? What is this? Oh, I was just talking about the stream. Right, okay, so I then start streaming. I'm not going to play that, but I then change my thumbnail style to something that is... I can say, I loved this thumbnail style so much. I loved it so much. I'm not going to get into details why I changed to what I am, where I'm at now. I really like the one I'm at now, but when I made this, I loved it, and I never thought I would ever change it. I did stream the Hand Simulator one. I think I made it into a video as well. I'll probably showcase the video. Here's the 5-year... I didn't know I made a 5-year anniversary video. Let's just skip the warning screen. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. We haven't even gotten to the point where GAM came into things. We've still got a little while to go. I can say I've made 1,000 videos now, which is insane. So yeah, this is clearly a spoof on the Mania, reveal trailer. You can tell this is a different time. There's Cyberjigs. Oh, that was my old logo. That. Again, that's not my... all of that's not my art except for the text, but even then that's just a font. I know, right? It doesn't... It feels like I've had him for, like, so long. But it's just not the case. So I did an announcement thing here, so it's nothing, like, crazy. So, obviously, that was the 5 years one, so I went through... did quite a few streams. I eventually stopped streaming because of issues. And just... people being annoying in chat and things like that. Who weren't the subscribers or anything, or, like, supporters, I should say. But... here is where GAM came into things. It was 2020, which is insane to me to think about. But that is what happened. He came in... I'm going to count this as the first bit, 'cause that's just on the... I don't think I had him. I put him on here originally. So, this is the new intro with GAM in it. That's old GAM. He was originally made by my amazing friend KJ. and I still love that design so much. And it's crazy to me that it hasn't been even that long, but for me having Gam, but it just felt like I've had him for ages. But that was the original design. So we kept on going. I did another frontage. I did so many different things, right? So I don't think anything major happened after that. So we're just going to keep on scrolling through. Then I started doing the event reactions. I did PC Gaming Show, PS5 events, so many different things. Thank you, CFY, I appreciate that. There's the hand simulator. There it is. And Amy, if you didn't know, everyone who is here, Amy is the one who, I would say, not redesigned, but let's just say updated Gam. And this is the first time she drew Gam. What's this version? Right here. And I think that's the best introduction I've ever had for someone drawing Gam. And after I don't know how long it was until you actually redesigned Gam, but that was just Amy did that randomly because we did the stream and it was funny. This was so much fun, this stream. And then I did Music Racer. I think that was the first ever time I think it was. I think YouTube's got this wrong. When did this come out? 2020, 1st of July. Yeah, so it's been it feels like it's been longer than that, but apparently not. So then I did Cuphead, did some more stuff. I did my first Let's Talk stream. Yeah, we did talk a lot beforehand. I think we went into VCs and stuff, but I don't think we ever did play games with each other. So I've got a very quick announcement here. I've got the first version of Do Need an Editor. I've then got the new channel trailer, so we're almost there. We're almost at the end, and then I'll get to all of my thank yous. Excuse me, I'm sorry for the amount of gas. I don't know what editor I was using for this. I didn't even know I was going to do a Cuphead special. I've never done that. Yeah, that never happened. So I did this. I know, right? It feels like it's been friends for so much longer.
Hey guys.
Oh God, the old mic.
Looking for anyone
I don't sound infused about this at all.
for an editing job.
And then channel trailer. So this is the big one where I decided to sort of do like a change in the style of doing stuff. And you'll see the next couple channel trailers are very similar to this. But the KJ, oh, I love that he did this. KJ did the animation for me. I love that animation so much. It's so good. So then Sage happened. I was on and off here for a little bit because of multiple reasons. It was also just a really hot summer that year. And this was the year where I decided to just go, screw it. we're not doing this like this insanely like trying to be scary and all that sort of crap. So I did a goose mod as a sort of joke for for the Halloween video. I literally just did the goose mod, the Untitled goose mod. Oh yeah, and this is also when I started putting lower thirds in my videos. I'm so happy I did that though. Like I went with the goose and all that instead of trying to be actually, you know, just try and make something spooky. So this is at the point where I started the Sonic. I think this was the original was just the Lost World stream, right? And then it really was just the start of the 30th anniversary stream, like a marathon, right? Was it the 30th anniversary marathon? No, it was 30th. Can't remember what I called it. It was a marathon going through like my least favourite Sonic games on Steam to my most favourite, right? And then we go to here, where we have the channel trailer, and I really love the thumbnail. I love everything pretty much about this. You can tell it's pretty much similar to the previous one, except I've got borders now, I've got different gameplay and all that sort of good stuff. And then this kind of horrible outro where I didn't colour this in correctly. But obviously, if you've been around for a little while now, you know the story of why there was no video from the 14th of January to the stream on the 27th of May. I'm not really wanting to go into it. There's been other streams. I've done a stream on I think the last stream of 2021, goes into depth about why this happened. But after that unexpected break, I got back into the swing of things, and the reason why 2K, right, was a big deal for me is because of the massive gap between two here, like these two videos here. I was essentially starting from scratch again in terms of the algorithm. I had to practically rebuild my channel in terms of my own algorithm and YouTube pushing it, which it still hasn't recovered, but I'm slowly getting there. So we did more streams. I tried to do more stuff with you guys. I've updated the thumbnails completely, and I love this style. I love this. I don't want to change this anytime soon. And this is where Amy helped me out with the different poses of Gammon. We talked about the different emotions and the poses and that. And I'm still using all of them to this day, making crazy different poses myself. And Amy's also helping out with different exactly I do. But yeah, we're using all of these different combinations, all that sort of stuff. I love these so much. And then we get to this SRB2 on DS. I love this video so much. I put so much effort into this. What I did was, nobody else had done this at this point. This was completely my own idea, completely unique. That you don't find that on YouTube anymore, especially nowadays. You just don't find original ideas anymore. And I finally found one. I basically got SRB2, which is a PC game, put all the settings on low, did some texture altering and things like that, put some really low poly 3D models on, render distance down low, put a DS sound font on, and made so it looked like a DS game. And nobody else had done that. Other people now have done that, and that's why the video sort of stopped gaining traction, which again isn't a big deal for me, but it's kind of sad, because what one thing was a special to me, and my channel is, you know, being redone by other people now, but that's what happens on YouTube. But yeah, then we go through and redo this again, the editing thing, and then the next big thing for me was this. Luan did such an amazing job with this. The main issue for me at this point in time, and I've been looking around for a composer and, well, you know, like an arranger, a person who can make music for a while, who could make me a theme, because that was one of the last things on the entire channel where it wasn't mine, and I wanted everything about this to be mine and couldn't be really replicated, right? It did such an amazing job. He's an absolute legend. Luan, dude, I'm so happy with it. So happy with it. It's so amazing. Still to this day, it makes me smile so much. And then, yeah, we're slowly coming up to where we are now. We have SRB2 stuff I brought back. I'm trying to pan out some more stuff. We hit 2K, which after everything that happened in 2021, I honestly never thought we would get to 2K in that sort of time. And we did. It was absolutely mind-blowing. And I've just been going non-stop ever since. We've done the new channel trailer, which I'm still in love with. We got the 2022 update, which I still love. We have the new, slightly updated thumbnail styles. I'm trying different alternate versions of it. Putting my new logos on there. Everything that is mine, it's going to be put on there. And this is the current channel trailer, which I am in love with still to this day. It's definitely the best one I've done. So, this is where we are at now. You know, we have all the things that have been released in the last couple of days. I'm still so happy that, you know, we managed to get to this point. That we have 1,000 videos. That's mind-blowing. Like, you look at... I'm going to take this thumbnail as an example, and this one. And then go all the way back to here. Let's get an early thumbnail. Where's the very first? To this. Sorry, that's small. I don't know why it's done that. Again, that as well. But, like, it's just no competition. Like, I feel like I've improved. I don't want to say everything like I have improved in that. I like to hear what your guys' opinion on my stuff is and things like that. But like, it's insane. I feel like how far I've come in terms of graphic design, right? I can't look at this and be like, that's good. Whereas I'm so happy with everything I've been doing at the moment. Everything is mine. Everything I've cleared with. If it's not mine, like the renders, for instance, I've cleared up with people. I've made sure that I can use their stuff, and I've credited them and all that sort of stuff. And I don't know, it's the thing that gets me. And it's not because I'm a smaller channel. I'm not saying this because of that, like, mainly. But you don't see people doing this. And I'm not trying to be big-headed or anything. There's only one other channel who's done sort of half of this, right? And that's this guy called Blue Viva City. He's an amazing guy. He does amazing motion graphics and all that. he does his own like thumbnails fully, and he's the only other person who actually puts in his videos lower third with who made the mod and where you can find them. Whereas I do the same thing. But I like, nobody else tells people about the renders and things like that. Don't like links them or anything like that. I don't think I've ever seen anyone go to a render maker, ask, and then put it in the description and then put the like tag. I've never seen that, and that needs to happen more because people are just taking them. And I can say I used to be the person who would do that as well. I'm not saying I never did, but that needs to change for so many other channels, because the difference is between 2022 and 2015, 2016 is there's so many more non-commentary Sonic channels out there now. There's thousands of them, copying each other, taking things from one another, taking logos from... That's the whole reason why I put watermarks on my stuff now, because I've seen people take and cut my logos and put it on their own stuff. It's a very packed, very crazy environment out there. It's completely changed from when I started, and you know, I've gone through the evolution of it, of people making them and creating and making them all. There's just so many different ones now that they're just copying off of each other, and it's so hard to, especially when you're viewed as one now, and I'm still going to be viewed as one, I'm happy with that, but when you're viewed as one, you're just going to be mopped under the carpet with like, oh, you just do the same as everything else, when I try my best not to. And you try, because the thing is, with non-commentary channels and that, I don't want to bring anyone up, but it's all clickbait. All of it is clickbait. So if I go to Sonic mods, right? Fine. So that's fine, like, and that's from a year ago. But you do get people who are like, have like, all of them are going for this thumbnail style where it's blurry and all that, which is fine, but try and do something different. Everyone under the sun is doing it. Like, there's that, you can't tell what it is. You can't, like, I'm trying to stay in the old YouTube ways, and that's probably hurt my channel more than, like, it's hindering it. But it's, I try and not clickbait or anything like that. I say the title, I say what I'm doing, and like Sonic Mania Mod, for instance. That's what I try and do. To try and stay not relevant, but just try and stay, you know, different, and actually what everything is. Like, I don't know. I had a little rant, but like, that's what I think things should change, because it's frustrating, because there are definitely people out there who deserve they deserve the people looking at their channels and things like that, and they get passed up for people who are copying other people, and I don't think that's fair, to be honest. That's the way things go. But like, Forces Clash of Sonic, but it's fun to play. You know, it's frustrating. It's a good thumbnail and all that, but like, everyone's doing it. I was finding if like a couple people do it because, you know, it works, but it's become a trend where everyone's trying to copy these bigger YouTubers, and it's not their fault. It's not like they're they made people do that. I'm not calling them out or anything like that, but I'm just saying there's a trend at the moment, and everyone's trying to copy each other. That's exactly what's happening. Anywho, rant over. Let's get off of this. Let's put some good music back on. Right. Thank you. I am been a while, dude. I hope you are doing well. I think it's about time I go through like the top of my mind and thank everyone who has helped me get to this point. Because it's been a wild journey, but I could not have done this on my own. Yeah, I started everything and did the channel myself, obviously, and obviously it wouldn't have started without me, but you guys are what makes the channel, and I've had some amazing friends help me along the way, like KJ, for instance. You're an absolute legend. I hope you do eventually see this, because I mean everything I say here. The channel would not be anywhere without you, and I could not call you a better friend at all. You were an absolute legend. I hope we talk again soon. It's been a little while we've talked, but yeah, you've done so much for the channel, and we've had laughs on streams, and I hope we can do another stream sometime soon, because I miss talking to you. Who else? Amy, thank you so much for also helping so much with the channel. Like I 100% wouldn't be where I am without your help and art and redesigning GAM, and help me with like the different versions, like the different versions of the art and things like that for thumbnails and things. I would not be where I am without your help. Same with you, Dave. Just having a chat and playing games with you, and Lana, and everyone else, like in the Guaf group. I could never have gotten this far without your guys' support. You guys always cheer me on, making me laugh. Everything. It's like I could not ask like anything. What you all are so amazing. Cyberjinx, thank you so much for shouting me out originally, and then just becoming another really amazing friend of mine. Hopefully we can do something again soon. Your vlogs and stuff, I hope you get back onto them, because I miss you doing like real life stuff. Sorry, very sorry about that. I miss you doing like IRL stuff, and your short movies and that. But hopefully we can do something soon. I'd love to do something soon. And who else? Hammer Cyclone. You probably won't see this, but if there's any chance that you do, thank you for being a good friend of mine. We haven't spoken ages, but I know you've had college to go off to, and I hope that is all going well for you. But the time I had playing Smash I think it was Smash Sundays, that's what it was so much fun. Thank you to all of my friends at college. So that's Abby, Joseph, Joe, everyone there. Honestly, I could not ask for like a better group of friends at all. Like, you all are awesome. Like, pushing me on. I know you haven't been along too long with the YouTube journey and things, but even just for how long I've known you guys has changed me for the better. I think. The same goes through like everyone, but like everyone has played a part in making me a better person, and you guys, whether it be just laughing, joking, or just playing games, whatever, all absolutely amazing, and I could not ask for anything better. I'm trying to remember if I've forgotten anyone. I'm so sorry if I have. I'm trying to... Oh, Daniel. Sorry. Thank you for sticking around. I haven't spoken to you in a while. But thank you for helping with like the SLB2 kart streams and things like that. And doing the little collabs on your channel and things like that with the Sugoi, whatever it's called, mod pack. And of course, another big one that I want to say is Luan for making my theme. You did such an amazing job. I can't wait to work with you again for the Halloween and Christmas themes. I am honestly excited to see what you come up with. It was an honour working with someone as amazingly talented as you, dude. And it's insane that I even managed to, commission you in the first place. Absolutely amazing. And you made such an amazing theme song for me, and I would never change that in the world. It's so funky. I will probably always come to you for my commissions, because you are a super underrated artist who deserves so much more support for the amount of effort and amount of stuff you put into your work. Is absolutely insane. Like, your stuff rivals all the official releases. Your remixes are fantastic, and it's I could not ask for a better friend. I'm so glad I hope we talk soon as well, and finally get onto that stream where we can do something on stream. And to every single person that has arrived in this chat today, thank you all for deciding to stop by and listen to little old me talk about my history of myself, technically, for the last hour and a half, or however long it's been. You all are amazing. CFY, you have been supporting me for quite a while now, and thank you so much. It's always a pleasure to see you pop up in my stream. And even though you pop up in my stream, that's enough. Like that, I could not ask. I'm so happy that you support me, and keep doing what you're doing, because you are another super underrated, talented music artist. And just everyone who has, if you've been here since the beginning or you've been here since this stream, you all are absolutely amazing. It's been nearly 3 hours. What the hell? Holy crap, I was only meant to do this for an hour and a half. How has it gone this long? Well, that's time that's flown by. You all are so amazing. Like, I honestly wish I could just grab all of that. Well, let's get the exact number. I don't want to get this wrong. I wish I could hug every single 2,070 of you for taking a chance on me. I could not ask for a better fan base, honestly, and better supporters. I still don't know what to call you guys. But thank you so much. And here is to another 1,000 videos, because you ain't gonna get rid of me that easy. There's a lot more coming. The logo videos on its way. More mods, more fan games, all that sort of stuff. Definitely more streams, obviously. So much more is coming. I don't know what else to say. Like, I'm gonna try some new things in this new year. Couple things, like nothing crazy. I don't want to promise anything and not deliver. But you all are amazing. Thank you so much for the support for the 7 years. It'll be 7 years in March. So yeah, that's gonna be another crazy milestone. And I guess road to 10k. I guess that's what I'm gonna say, because I did promise this, and I'm going to remind that I promised this, because you guys probably don't know. I'm going to be planning, if I ever reach 10k, again, I don't care, but if I do, because it's such a big milestone, I'm going to do Desert Bus, and also, do showcase my very first video, which has my face in it, from 2015. So yeah, that's going to be a ton of fun. I've still got it on my Google Drive from way back in the day. So yeah, it's going to be... And I promise that those two things are definitely going to happen if we get to that milestone. So, thank you all so much for watching this stream. My voice is dying. It hurts a lot because I did not have a drink and my voice was already bad before this, which is me being stupid. But thank you all so much for supporting me and what I do, and I hope you all stay safe, wear a mask, I was going to say sanitized, if that's not the word I was looking for. Jabbed, not jabbed. What's the word I'm looking for? Brain. Why is it now that you just stop functioning? It's literally the end. Get vaccinated. That's what I'm looking for. Get vaccinated if you can. And I shall see you all in the next one. See you later.